By the way, it's been, I don't know, a little over a week, but I went to the Daytona 500.
Oh, my life. How was that?
It was, first of all, I have to say, that is incredibly well put together. Like you have a full appreciation for how organized something has to be.
How many people are at that event?
There was over 100,000 people.
Oh my God.
And first, even like Sean came, and he's a photographer. So he had to go through
photographer, I think.
To take photographs. You had to go through like a series of like checks and a meeting to get his photography press pass.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, and then there's people that are trying to get that and they're not allowed in to even the online media thing. And then he's cleared for it. And then, we were invited by NASCAR to do this. So we did a live Two Bears at their fan experience, center where they have like music and all this stuff. And you realize the scale and scope of something like this. Like this is their Super Bowl, so this is like such a huge event for them. It's obviously, been happening for years, but it just gets like a lot of these things, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And just how, just how many people are involved in making things run well. There's people in the stands, there's people with their RVs and their cars and like these, like the grass slots. There's, areas where the public can go, areas that are ticketed. People like we're considered VIPs. We go in here. There's a golf cart path that like they're not allowed to breach. Cars can't go here. And you just see like how many people are involved in making this all work seamlessly. And we do the thing. The show's a lot of fun. Bert, by the way, is a A1 celebrity at the Daytona 500.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he pulled up. They brought him on a golf cart from where his bus was parked. He's shirtless.
Yeah.
So he's like most of the people at the
like his
event.
fan base.
Oh yeah. And they're going. People are going crazy, like screaming for him. We do the podcast, and they're just going. They're all screaming when Bert's drinking. He's like in full Bert mode.
Yeah.
Then we go from there to do like the pre-race stuff, like meet certain people, go into this, meet drivers. Absolutely everybody's like, Bert. And all of them have like almost all of them have the same line. Because after we do the podcast and we're walking around, I would say 8 out of 10 people go, I don't recognize you with your shirt on, man.
Oh,
right?
Jesus
like,
Christ.
What?
No, that would be so annoying to hear over and over and over again.
No, but like that's the thing he's cultivated.
Yeah,
so they're all like overjoyed to say it and to meet him. And he is like somebody like a senator. He's like just everybody is like posing, wanting pictures, like wanting to tell him I was at this thing. Like they all are going crazy. I mean, it was like being with, Kevin Hart at NBA All-Star Weekend. Like,
Jesus.
he was like, they went fucking nuts. I was invisible. I would stand next to him and they would be like, excuse me, hey man. And then he would go, oh, this is Tom. And they go, oh, hey man, Bert. Like they would go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And then I go, these are your fans, dude. This is your fan base. And he goes, it's your fan base too, dickhead. And I go, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
These are your fans, dude.
Yeah.
They went crazy for him.
That's wild.
And then we went in and we met Coach Norvell, the head coach of FSU, was there.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, that was fucking super fun. And it was just like, I'd never experienced anything like that. We got to go in pit row before the race started. First, we met Jeff Gordon, legendary Hall of Fame racer and all these great people. And then we got to be right there in the pit as they started their engines.
That's cool.
The flyovers, the F-18s like fly over and they
Nice.
do all these aerial tricks, which was amazing. And
was it very like American? Is it like Talladega Nights, the movie where
Yeah.
everybody's like, fuck yeah, America.
oh yeah.
I love that.
No, that was exactly what it was like.
That's rad.
And people were, it feels like, what it really makes you realize is just like how many different cultures exist in this country And that is one of the cultures of America that is actually significant. And you can go your whole life without stepping into it, but it is an experience. I'll also say this, they put together an incredible event. Like putting that on is such an impressive event. Seeing the people are just joyful at this thing. I mean, everyone's so excited to be there.
Yeah.
Hear like the noise, the atmosphere, those cars start up and you're like, holy shit. And then they start going, they're going 200 miles an hour, around this thing. It was an event, but I mean, Bert definitely met his match. It is NASCAR. And like obviously like being there with him was incredible. It's like, it reminded me, my best friend, Jason Momoa, when we were in New Zealand.
Your new best friend.
Yeah, we're super close.
What about Brad? Is he jealous?
No, Brad understands. Like, we're always in different places. So he's just like, he's like, just have somebody kind of on my level if you're going to hang out.
Okay.
And so it was the same kind of experience, being in New Zealand with him. Everybody's like, Aquaman. It was pretty wild. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way when I go out in public with you. People are like, "That's Tom Segura," and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's Christina."
Yeah.
Hi guys.
But you gotta.
How'd you feel? Well, second fiddle.
Second fiddle.
Second fiddle.
You know what was the thing was? I was judging the people so hard.
Yeah.
That were excited to.
Yeah.
See him that I was like, I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
I know
what you mean.
Yeah. If we had been at like, different type of event.
Yeah.
I probably would have been like, But I was like, this is perfect. This actually checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was, I have to say this, it was a lot of fun. The environment.
I bet it is. I mean, I like that stuff too.
Thank you for watching that highlight here from YMH Studios. That was a highlight or a clip, whichever word you prefer. You watched it, and there are so many more little bite-sized episode things. They're just click them. Maybe it's someone screaming or bleeding. Maybe it's just laughing at someone, making fun of them.